I had a birth defect in my low spine that I didn't know about that ended up getting exacerbated by my lifestyle, dragging my son around on my back. And so basically, I kind of had a broken back and took a while to figure out what was wrong and to figure out how to fix it. So once I did had my surgery, I healed, I got back to the gym, and Damon has been rehabilitating me ever since, and I'm almost back to pre back injury level. I don't think I would be able to do nearly as much as I do if it weren't for them. I just couldn't. I had gone to physical therapy. They did nothing to. I mean, it was just silly. It was almost a waste of time. They couldn't do anything about strength. They could do a little bit of core, but other than that, yeah, no. Damon just had the perfect approach, and it's been slow but steady progress. And yeah, no, I give them almost full credit for my recovery. Yeah, so I was actually was watching the whole build out of Florida Fitness Coaches, the whole site as it happening. I don't know how long ago, 9 years ish, 10, about 10 years. So yeah, it actually may be about 10 years that I've been going there, because I was watching it as it was being built out, and I um, went in one day after my son was born, and he's 10 and a half, and talked to Laurel, and just started training after that. And that's really, it's kind of funny. I found it because of Starbucks. I mean, it exceeded my expectations. I wasn't sure of how much I could do. I had arthritis, I have knee problems, all sorts of things. I mean, no one had any guarantees that I would be able to do much of anything after my back surgery, even after it was healed. And I had been in 2 car accidents while I was healing, so that did more damage. So, yeah, I couldn't be happier. I just didn't think I would be able to have the lifestyle I have now. And so, yes, I definitely got the results I was looking for. The individual approach. I mean, they look at how you move, where your weaknesses are, where you're unstable, where you may be prone to injury. They look at the root cause of maybe where you have aches and pains. Or where you may be weak. Also where you may be strong, and they work individually to stabilize each person's unique makeup. I mean, just, if you have shoulders that fall forward, they work on corrective exercises. They work on stabilization exercises for people who have, hyper flexible joints like I do. It's not just a cookie cutter approach. You don't just get a set routine of machines that you do. It's tailored to the person and their body's unique needs. For the most part, I would say, I'm pretty aware of what and what not to eat, but at one point years ago, I gained a lot of weight. I mean, I gained like almost 30 pounds just, being stupid. I don't know. But, it was just like when I said to Laurel, oh yeah, I got to go get my everything bagel now. She put an awareness in my head that really that's not what I should be eating. And she also, I think, knew that I had sensitivities to certain foods, and just kind of reminded me subtly, without judgment, that perhaps I shouldn't be eating those things. And so, and also, when I went on like an apple fritter a day diet, didn't work out very well for me. So, when, they'd hear things like this, and I would joke about it, you know, they very subtly planted the seed for me to stop doing that. And I like that they have nutrition seminars, and they have um, little competitions that bring people together, and to talk about nutrition and their day to day, like holistically. Say, what are you doing? What are you eating? For the most part, I never went there to talk about nutrition, and I still don't in general. but the competitions that they hold, the weight loss competitions and things like that, tend to give me and other people there a greater awareness of what we're putting in our bodies. And I know that when I don't lose as much weight as I think I should, I can go to Damon and say, "Hey, look at my food diary. Tell me what I'm doing wrong," and he will. And he'll just say, "Oh, you're not eating enough protein, or those 3 margaritas you had last night didn't help matters any." But he does it without judgment, and it's nice. I mean, and it's just when I go about my day to day, when I'm, lifting something, eating something, I often have someone from Florida Fitness Coaches in the back of my head saying, "Should you be doing that?" I don't deal with the general public very much, and I don't get out and about much for my business. I'm pretty much self-contained. I work my own schedule. I can primarily work from, I go back and forth between my office and my home. I don't have a lot of, I don't need to lift things. I don't need to be fit to do my job. But, it does give me, it would enhance probably my energy level, and, just my overall health and wellness has been enhanced by Florida Fitness Coaches. So that would, I'd probably have fewer sick days, fewer days off because of injury. So that's about all I can say on that. I recommend it to everybody I can think of. Logistically, I know it's difficult for some of the people because of where they live and just the nature of their lives to get there, but I still try, plant that seed that they should try.